and go.
Hello, I'm Coach Ed Jones again, and welcome to the sports page. We're talking football. Spring training is underway in all the Southeastern Conference schools and much of the schools all over the country. Of course, our weather down here allows us to start a little bit early. I wanted to take a look at Alabama and Auburn particularly, and also the leaders in each division of the Southeastern Conference. I think it's probably going to be Alabama, Texas A&M, and LSU, and not necessarily in that order, but those three will be on top of the Western Division, and on the Eastern Division you're going to have Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. And so that hasn't changed a lot. It's been pretty much that way for several years. But Alabama has a definite advantage this year in that their schedule is very favorable to repeat for the Western Division and also the Southeastern Conference Championship. And if that happens, they will be in the championship game again. Listen to this. Virginia Tech over in Atlanta, and then they have an open date before they go to Texas A&M. Colorado State, Ole Miss, Georgia State. Now, Georgia State is the team that Bill Curry started a few years ago. At Kentucky, Arkansas at home, Tennessee at home, LSU at home. Then they have an open date after LSU, which is good because they'll need that to kind of heal up some wounds. Then at Mississippi State, then they have Chattanooga coming to the campus, and then they go to Auburn. That's not a real tough schedule for Alabama. And listen to Auburn. Starting off October the 31st, Washington State in Auburn, Arkansas State in Auburn, Mississippi State in Auburn. Then they go to LSU. That's going to be a real tough game for them. And then they have an open date. Then they play Ole Miss, then West Carolina. And then at Texas A&M, that'll be tough. Florida Atlantic comes to Auburn, and then they go to Arkansas, they go to Tennessee, they have Georgia at home, then they have an open date before the Alabama game. So I look on the Auburn schedule and I see a possibility of an 8-4 season and a good bowl. I look on the Alabama season and I see 11 and with a national championship again. Now, all they have to do at Alabama is replace 2 linemen. Actually, they lost 3, but they have an outstanding center coming along, and so they've got 2 linemen to replace, and they've got 2 people in the secondary. Now, every other position is covered with talent and depth. So the running backs will actually be better than last year. The wide receiver will be better, and I think A.J. Aaron, the quarterback, will be better. This is his 5th and final season at Alabama. So you're going to see quite a strong team coming out of Tuscaloosa. Over at Auburn, it's a different story. They don't have anybody returning. And I say that because some people that started are returning, but they lost 9 games, only won 3. So every position is open. And so at Auburn, you're going to see quite a bit of change in spring training. A lot of people switching position. And you're going to see some freshmen coming in the fall that will play for Auburn. So I'm looking for Alabama to run the table again, and I'm looking for Auburn to wind up in a nice bowl. This is Coach Ed Jones with the Sports Page. Come on and join us next week. We'll have some more football. We're talking football every day.